Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Wildflower Tea, and I wanted to pop in here at the beginning of this video to kind of explain a little bit what you guys are about to see. As a lot of you are probably aware, last week Hurricane Helene ripped through several states, including my own here in Western North Carolina, and left nothing but pure devastation in its wake. In this video, I am going to be focusing on what is going on in my specific area because that is what I am seeing with my own eyes, and there's just a lot of things happening that don't add up and don't make sense. And while I am not trying to speculate, I do feel an obligation to come on here and use my platform to make other people who may not be aware of what is really going on. I want to make it crystal clear, however, that my heart, my thoughts, my prayers are going out to all the surrounding states around me too, like Tennessee, Florida, and Georgia, who is also in a devastating situation right now. I will be leaving some links and information down below for anyone who is interested in looking at vetted organizations, because unfortunately there are a lot of people trying to scam right now, saying that they're helping when they're really not. So just know that all the information in the description below has been vetted. Please still, even though I'm telling you that, do your own due diligence. But if you are interested, there will be information in the description for anyone who would like to donate to Western North Carolina or any of the surrounding states. I'm in no way trying to take away from all the areas around me that have also been negatively impacted by Hurricane Helene, but I do want to speak for my specific area because that is what I am seeing. I am seeing the devastation from my friends and family. I just don't feel like there are enough people aware of what is actually going on right now, nor is there enough people speaking on it. I hope that this video just helps to bring some awareness, if nothing else, and shed a little bit of light on the truth, because the truth always comes out. I posted a video a few days ago duetting this person who was talking about how everyone is making Hurricane Helene and the devastation of Hurricane Helene about politics. And there are people who are ignorant, literally saying that Hurricane Helene was sent to the southern states to wipe us out because we are red states. That is the most asinine thing I have ever heard in my life, and there's absolutely no truth to that. However, politics unfortunately does play a big part in the aftermath of all of this, and I have questions. I don't understand why my area and surrounding areas are not getting the help they desperately need, and also why mainstream media is not speaking on the facts of what is going on. Instead, it very much looks like, in my personal opinion, that they are trying to cover up, minimize, and hide the truth. And I want to know why. I am not a very political person, but this has rocked me to my core, and it has been extremely enlightening these past few days, this last week, on what's really going on here. And although I may not know the answer to that, I do think it's important for everyone to see what's really happening here in Western North Carolina. My daughter is playing with her baby stroller. My bad. But I come on here constantly talking about social media drama and news and all of that, and I use my platform to have conversations with you that I think are very interesting and on the things that I'm watching, and this has engulfed my life. Not only have me and my family been personally affected by all of this, but all of my friends and family and those surrounding me, my neighbors. There are so many people who have been left with nothing and are not getting the help they deserve. And although citizens around us are doing everything they can to help, it isn't enough. Unfortunately, it just isn't. And we will be rebuilding for a very, very, very long time. But there is so much that the government could be doing to help and it refuses to, and that is the questionable part in all of this, is why? Why are they refusing to help us? Why are they refusing to put the truth out for everyone to see? Because that's the least that you guys deserve, is to see and know the truth of the situation. So that's what I'm here for. I just want to use my platform to do that and to make you guys aware of the truth and what is really going on here. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching. This will be a long one, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. I hardly ever say this, like ever, but this is one that I would greatly appreciate if any of you guys feel inclined to share it out with others. I would greatly appreciate that. And without any further ado, let's get into it.
My name is Jonathan Howard. I'm a member of the Florida State Guard Special Missions Unit, and I'm also up here with Aerial Recovery, a nonprofit. I came up here on Sunday with Aerial Recovery before we even got activated. We flew up here and then we got activated, which is great. I have my team up here working as well. Here's the problem. I'm going to tell you everything that's happening from the ground, what I'm actually seeing, because what they're telling you is complete bullshit on the news, and these politicians don't have a fucking clue and they're lying. And I'll say this now, and I'll say it at the end of the video. The only thing I need from this video is helicopters. If I have helicopters, I can save lives. Without helicopters, I can't reach these people. It doesn't matter how many chainsaws and trucks I got, I can't get to them. They're 10 miles in, 20 miles, 40 miles in the mountains. There's no way to get with them or even communicate with them. I am literally flying around in a civilian helicopter looking for SOS messages carved in the mud or painted on the ground, and we're dropping down and saving them. What got me fired up about this was yesterday, me and my team did the rescue of that 11-day-old baby. And all these government officials and social media, they're showing that video, that pictures and video of that rescue, and claiming that like they have some like government helped with that. And I mean, even USA, I think it was USA Today, wrote an article about it saying it was a Florida National Guard that went and got it, like with a helicopter. No, it was me, my buddy Charlie, and a civilian named Zeb with his own personal helicopter out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Like without that civilian, that baby would be dead. And the old lady we went and rescued after that, she'd be dead too, because she had 1 day left of oxygen. No one was going to go get them. I will tell you, when we go up in the air, I probably see 40 civilian helicopters, and I might see 2 Blackhawks, National Guard, military, whatever they are. That's it. No one's out there doing rescues. I have my entire team up here from Florida right now, and they have no ability to go rescue these people other than what they can drive to. And the people that are in dire need, they're out in the mountains. They are completely cut off. Now, I will say, I spoke to my congresswoman down in Florida, and she's a badass, and she made a bunch of phone calls, and now we got 2 contracted 60s coming up here tomorrow, which is great. I love that, but like, I still don't understand why we don't have more helicopters. Like, we'll get a lot of work done with that, but there's no military. There's no one's doing nothing. It blows my mind. And they're not even allowing people to see what's really going on. One of our friends yesterday, they were actually escorting CNN down at Lake Lure, and they wouldn't even let CNN, the sheriff department would not let them go videotape the bad areas, how destructive it is. I don't know why they don't want to show you all that, but I mean, it is bad. I should also say, when I flew here on Sunday, they actually stopped us from going in, the sheriff department. And it was because of a bunch of politics that they were claiming was a Speaker of the House of North Carolina that was preventing us from even going in and trying to kick us out, which I have clarified today with North Carolina politicians that reached out to me, good on them, and they were like, that's complete bullshit. Speaker of the House has nothing. He wants you guys there. But this is the kind of political BS that is happening here right now. Like, everyone's trying to be in charge without taking any type of action. Nobody wants to coordinate with anybody. Everybody wants to pretend like they're being the hero while these people are literally fucking dying in the mountains. And these people, like I'm saying, these people are limited medication. They're running out of oxygen, and there's no one going to get them. The most effective way I have found to go find these people is by getting in a helicopter and flying down the rivers and roads and looking for SOS messages or people waving us down. And then we drop down and get them. We have all these people here. We have law enforcement, we have State Guard, National Guard. They have no way to go get these people. Yesterday, when I was at the Asheville airport refueling, which, by the way, The civilian is paying all this out of his own pocket. He's not even looking for a reimbursement. I think we did 4 refuelings yesterday, and that was like just in half a day's work. We're in Nashville, and I saw 2 Air Force helicopter 60s, and I knew they were PJs just looking at them. And I went up to them, like, hey guys, like, what are y'all doing? And like, this is what you need to be doing. This is how I'm finding people. And they're like, we can't go. We're waiting on Title 10 orders. And I'm like, what? They can't get any authority. There's military helicopters all over here sitting on the ground, and they can't do nothing. Even my JSOC boys in Fayetteville, they can't get orders to come out here. It is just the most disgusting thing, and they're killing these people. And I don't know why they're doing it. I don't know what kind of conspiracy. I've heard so many things, whatever you want to come up with, but they are literally allowing these people to fucking die in the mountains right now.
Dirt bikes, ATVs, side-by-sides. If you have them and can get to East Tennessee or Western North Carolina, we need you. Do not listen to the news when they tell you that they don't want you, they don't need you. I'm telling you, I am here. I live here. I have been already. I'm telling you, we need you. We want you here. The hell with what FEMA says. The hell with what American Red Cross says. They're not here. I'm telling you, they're not here helping. It's been a week and they're not here. These people need saved. These bodies need to be brought down. I have already seen bodies. I'm telling you, I've seen them from my own eyes. That is something I'm never going to forget, ever.
My name is Cassandra. I live in a little town called Spruce Pine, North Carolina that was directly affected by Hurricane Helene. Anybody in their right mind thinking that outside people should not be speaking on what the government has done or is not doing to our area is insanity to me. As someone who is here at Ground Zero in Mitchell County, North Carolina, it is going to take you as the creators on this app to speak up to get us help here. Because I will tell you, our government is not doing a damn thing for us. I have had 3 tractor and trailers from Florida denied entry. I have had 2 trucks of supplies coming from West Virginia denied entry. Now you tell me that people don't have the right to speak on our area? You're wrong. They do.
People in North Carolina, you deserve to hear this. I'm a truck driver. Usually in a disaster situation, it is payday for truckers. We look for that hurricane, we look for that ice storm. There's generators coming to you. There's stuff coming out of military bases. There's excavators, skid steers, bulldozers, tree trimming equipment, pumps, like water pumps to pump water out of places that have been flooded. There's no loads on the load board coming to you within 125 miles of Asheville. It's called Truck Stop. This is where I find all my loads. And watch, see, drop off location. Let's do city, North Carolina. Click it, boom. All right. These are all $1.40 a mile loads, $1.39. That was posted yesterday. I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing. These are loads that you wouldn't even, nobody's taking them. They're just on the load board. They've been on there since yesterday. You can see, right? Let's type in a different city. That's from Chicago. Maybe Tennessee, maybe Nashville is closer and they'd send resources from Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee, within 250 miles of Nashville to Asheville, North Carolina, within 125 miles. Let's see, that's it. That's all the loads. That's all the loads that are 28,000 pounds in length. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I mean, what the hell's going on here? I had brokers call me and tell me, Stu, have you seen any loads going to Asheville or like anywhere around the Carolinas, South Carolina, Georgia? Is there any like FEMA loads? There's none. 0. He's been a broker for 6 years. And he's talking to other brokers. They're saying the same thing. What's going on, guys?
Hey guys, I want to put a major trigger warning on this video. There's discussions of loss of life and it's graphic. The Hurricane Helene disaster in Western North Carolina was 1 week ago today. I'm talking to people at the Yancey County Fire Departments, and this is firsthand information and includes quotes. I'm going to try to say it in the calmest way I can because it's really difficult for me to read this on the note that I wrote down. There are 4 reefer trucks full of dead bodies. That we don't have numbers on total losses of life, and I don't even know how many people fit in a reefer truck. But there are 4 reefer trucks full of dead bodies. Small country fire departments are managing this effort. Country fire departments that operate off flip phones before this event. They are pulling dead bodies still out of the river. 5 bodies were found yesterday in the New Deal area. Legs are sticking out of the brush. 1 body was found on Claremont School Road. It looks like a nuclear bomb went off. Arms are under boulders. There's no places for these people to live because they can't set up temporary houses on mountainsides, and everything else is full of silt and wet or ravines or sinkholes. I'm having trouble even getting money out there, although it'll be resolved by the end of the day, because the bank has a sinkhole in the parking lot. A quote says, "It looks like a nuclear bomb went off. Don't know where to put the temporary houses." This is one of the coldest areas of Western North Carolina. One winter I did some work out there and it snowed almost every day I was out there. The question she asked me was, how do we get shelter for these people? So many pets have drowned, cows, dogs, farm animals, but people are bringing in hay and food. Yesterday, 10 people were rescued off the side of a mountain. And as soon as they were rescued, the mountain collapsed in a mudslide. So there are still active mudslides out there that are a huge risk to people. Kids are coming out of brush piles and creek beds saying, "Where are my mom and dad?" That's a quote. Share this video with your friends. Share this video with the news. Share this video with powerful people who people listen to. This community didn't have resources before. A natural disaster hitting an area that struggled with resources and poverty before is just devastating for these people. I mean, dozens and dozens and dozens of families have lost everything.
Give you a real world idea of what's happening here and restrictions that we have with weather. We usually can't go fly till about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning just because of fog, and pilots can't go fly. Right now it's beautiful, it's sunny, and we should be out flying right now, but me and Charlie are sitting here on the ground waiting for our helicopters to get back, but we won't be able to go out probably till later this afternoon because Joe Biden is flying in, and they put up a temporary flight restriction in this entire area. So what we decided to do was put our search and rescue teams on the helos right now before the TFR goes in effect, fly up to the mountains, drop them off so they can go rescue people. And then our helicopters have to go even further north to another airport to get approval with a squawk code. They have to go there in person. They won't give it to us over the phone. That way they can fly in the TFR. And they're not gonna have enough time to come back here, get us, and then go do a mission, because from about 12 to 4 or so, the TFR goes into effect and there will be no active rescue missions going on at all. That's right, 0 flying whatsoever. So that's why we decided to put our boys, as many boys as we could, up on the mountain to start doing search and recovery because of that reason. So the TFR is supposed to be lifted sometime around 4 p.m., but you know how the government is, it'll probably go all day. So if, let's say it does end at 4 o'clock and we can actually lift off at 4 o'clock, at best, we're probably going to go do 2 rescue missions before it gets dark, and that's it. When we should be doing rescue missions all day because it's so sunny and nice out and we have good weather, but because of politics, we can't go do our job right now because somebody wants to come here and shake hands and kiss babies and take video that he actually pretends like he cares and probably offer everybody $300, $500 because of the hurricane damage. So that is, unfortunately, the real world politics of what is going here in North Carolina.
Joe and Kamala, where are you now? While we rebuild, you take a bow. Empty words mean nothing here. We need a change to wipe our tears. When the storms roll in and the lights go out, we'll stand tall, ain't no doubt. We need a leader, one who cares, someone to help us through the wear and tear. Wind howled through the pines last night, tore our homes, left a broken sight. From Carolina to Tennessee, we're on our knees, but still we believe.